What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Today, I'd like to talk about one of my favorite nu metal bands. I guess you would call them nu metal. They're called the Lostprophets, and I've got a few examples of their work here. These guys have been out since the late 90s, and they crossed over and blew up over here in the early 2000s, and here's their first full-length album, The Fake Sound of Progress. It was originally released, I think, a year and a half earlier on Columbia, and I think it was in England or whatever, and it has different artwork. I'm trying to hunt that down, but this is the American version right here. So fucking awesome album right there. Start Something, the second full-length album. Shit is official. Pick that shit up. It's just as dope as the first one. Then Liberation Transmission, which is their third full-length album. This one, it's okay. They kind of lost their hard edge. Let me describe their style before I even talk about that. Their style, someone described them perfectly on a website, and I read this a long time ago. It actually made me laugh. They said, this band is what Incubus would sound like if Incubus kept their balls. And I thought that was pretty funny, because if anybody is an Incubus fan like myself, you would know that I think it was after, what was that album, Move Yourself? The album after Science. They just toned down that hard shit that they were coming with. And these guys at the time were in that vein of music where they were heavy, and they mixed the melodies in and shit. And but going back to this one, they toned it down, toned their style down a little bit. There was two albums that came out after Liberation Transmission, one called The Betrayed, and the last one called Weapons. Now, when The Betrayed came out, I looked everywhere to get it, but here in America, it was impossible to get. These guys are from Wales, England, so you could only get it via import. And that's when I lost connection with them. Not because they were whack or whatever, I just lost connection. So that's why I didn't get Betrayed or Weapons. Although now it would probably be easy to get the shit on eBay. And I even found this gem right here at a store called Curmudgeon. It's a independent record store. I don't think it's open anymore, but I found this right here. This is Public Disturbance. This was Ian Watkins. Ian Watkins is the lead singer of Lostprophets. That was his first band. I found that shit for like $3 in a fucking miscellaneous bin. So y'all know I was fucking hyped that day when I picked that shit up. But anyway, the reason I'm talking about the Lostprophets is because they recently announced their breakup about a month and a half to 2 months ago, approximately. And this was due to actions that the lead singer, Ian Watkins, was sort of coming under fire for. And like I said, this was a few months ago that they said that they were going to stop making music, but a few days ago it was confirmed that they're done because of this shit. And what Ian was charged with was sexual acts against children. One of them one of the victims was a 1-year-old fucking girl. And it just kills me, because number one, I mean, this is, I don't get this shit when it comes to certain musicians and artists, and I've said this on my channel. Like, you have the fame, the fortune, all this shit, and you still want to resort to doing dumb ass fucking shit. Now, Ian Watkins is a good looking dude. This dude could get fucking any bitch he wants, and he still resorts to doing this fucking crazy ass fucking shit. I'll never fucking understand it for the life of me, but oh shit. And it just, the reason I didn't make a video about it early on was because it was still alleged. And just like I said, just a few days ago, the Lost Prophets went on their Facebook and said that they were officially done. They were thanking the fans for all the years of support, and they were also appalled at what Ian was pleading guilty to. And they basically can't back him up at this point, and they were apologizing to all the families that were hurt and affected by his actions. And anybody who subscribed to me knows that children shit just doesn't fly with me. To me, crimes against children, especially sexual crimes, there is no understanding. There is no trying to understand what goes on in the person's head. And fuck you, Ian Watkins. That's all I gotta say, man. Fuck you. Because not only did you betray your fans and your friends and your family, but you also tarnished your legacy and fucked it up for your brothers in music, So I just want to give a shout out to the rest of the band, Jamie, Stu, Luke, the rest of y'all. Sorry about this. I don't know what else to fucking say. Ian Watkins, I don't feel bad for you. You're gonna get what's coming to you. That's all I gotta say. A 1-year-old fucking girl, man. I'm done, dude. I'm fucking done. I don't know what else to say. Really don't. I was gonna throw these out on camera, but the music is fucking good. I will admit that. So I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna snap the CDs and throw them out, but no, I'm not gonna do that on account of 1/5 of the group. I'm not gonna do that. I still respect and have love for the rest of the guys in the band. And I will admit, it is kind of weird listening to these dudes, especially Ian sing about what he's singing about sometimes, when all this time, well, we don't know how long the time period was that he was doing this shit, but we don't know what he was up to. And he's singing about this shit, being quote unquote positive and shit. But whatever, that goes to show you my fucking outlook on humanity will never fucking change. And I'll leave you with that. But anyway, everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe. Fuck you, Ian Watkins, and Lost Prophets. Rest in peace. Peace, bitches.